Nah, I feel like I manifested whatever I have, because like, I mean, I have my girl. I wrote it before we were together, and we weren't even talking at that point in time, but like 3 years later, like, and I'd released the song. I mean, check her, you can't even find her on the gram. Not on my gram. You probably can, but like, don't do that. But yeah, she light skinned, so so that's why. So. I don't wanna, I had to go to West Side town now. I was in Miami, honestly, like 2 years ago. Me and one of my homies, we was just making a lot of music, and so we went to the studio. I was making a lot of 3000s R&B, quote unquote music, like that's the brand too. So we cooked up a bunch of sample type of joints, and then I got this beat specifically on YouTube, because I was like, I wanna cook up like, again, another song that I've already made, like something new. It's got like that 2000s vibe. Like the hook where it's got like some people in the back, like a chorus in the background, a choir or whatever. So I was like, let me do that. So I feel like that's where it came from. Search on YouTube, Aaliyah type beat. Shout out Duro. Yeah, we locked. 3000s R&B to me, that's like playing like 2000s nostalgia, like, cause like, we grew up, my age group, we grew up in the 2000s, like listening to Aaliyah, Justin Timberlake, like Timberland type of stuff, Pharrell. Hearing those type of styles, but mixing it with like the new age type of voice and melodic rap type of style, because like, what I'm saying? I don't always want to hear a 2000s song. Lie to you. You always want to hear a 2000s song, but like, you know what I'm saying? You want to make something new, you know what I'm saying? You want to make something new, you know what I mean? So I'm like making a new type of version. I love like new age, like Bryson Tiller and type of stuff like that. So getting that kind of vocal production on there where it's like 2000 nostalgia, but you got your new age, like, rappy, singy kind of vibe. So, production wise, it's like my childhood. Like I used to listen to Timberland, like I grew up playing the drums. So like drums was like such a big part of my like, rhythm and movement type of thing. So that's huge for me. So I really got an inspiration from like those type of drums, like Aaliyah and like Justin Timberlake and Missy Elliott, a lot of those type of Pharrell type of drums. So I feel like I wanted to do something like that now, you know what I mean? Obviously give that nostalgia to myself, selfishly, you know what I'm saying? But then everybody else, I feel like somebody's gotta feel like that. So giving that nostalgia to somebody else, and then also bringing my new inspirations in, like, Bryson Tiller, Travis Scott, like, Brent Faiyaz, Mariah the Scientist, Kehlani, you know what I mean? So like those type of artists, I feel like I'm not them. So I love the way they make music. So I kind of like try to, follow a certain footpath, you feel me? The favorite part of the production about the beat, man. Shout out Duro, shout out YouTube producers, man. Like, stop playing with them, man. I'm telling you, you can get some fire beats on YouTube. Just type in what you need and then lock in with them, you feel me? I feel like my favorite part is really like the hook, you know what I mean? Where it's got, I love when the 2000s R&B beats have like not the synths, but the strings, like the violins, like the that was my last song. But like, you know how they do in like the chorus, you feel me? So like every time I make a beat like kind of like that, I definitely always have some type of strings like that at the end of like the at the end of the bar, like end of the 8th bar or something. It's not gonna happen every single time, but it's like a like, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. So I feel like it's fire. I rap about like, and songwrite about general situations, not necessarily general, but like you might have been going through something, or my homie might have been going through something, or, you know what I'm saying, my homie might have called me like, oh, I was just on a PJ, woo woo. I'm gonna rap about it, like, you know what I'm saying? And like, I don't like putting bad energy out in songs, so like, you know, I just kind of love to put something that I would like to see myself doing in the future or right now, or something I've already done, like, you know, moved to LA. Unspoken motion got me moving like a silent film. That's my favorite bar on the song for sure. Like, I mean, a lot of the bars are real, you know what I mean? Moved to the West Side, leave the town now on the Dolo, cause I don't wanna wait. I mean, I moved out here in like, you know, 2019 after, you know, school, so I was really not trying to wait for anybody or any opportunities to be like, yo, come out here, whatever. I just kind of made my own opportunity out here. I mean, moved out here, had my, you know, my family, a little bit of family out here, and a little bit of connections, and just like, you know, made it happen. So I feel like I moved by myself. Like I bought a one-way ticket by myself and lived in a studio apartment by myself as soon as I got here. So shout out my cousin Kyle for letting me live in there for a week. But like, you know, I feel like I moved on the dolo. So I feel like those lines hit differently. Unspoken motion, like I ain't talk about it, I just did it, you know what I mean? And people see it, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what else to say. I feel like this song sits in like I said, that 3000s R&B category, like of where I'm trying to move my music to. Is like, I know I can do a lot of different lanes, but I feel like my biggest lane right now, my most favorable and nostalgic lane for me is that 3000s, that 2000s mixed with the new age rap and singy type of vibe. So I feel like this is like kind of bringing that back in my terms of my catalog, because I just dropped a whole other project that was completely unrelated. Literally, it's called Unrelated. It's completely unrelated to this deficit. That's why it's called Unrelated. It's like, I'm a 3000s R&B artist, but I just make this music, and it's like unrelated album, you know what I mean? But I just dropped that. I'm just trying to like get back into, you know, dropping that new 3000s R&B and just like getting my fans warmed up to that and my supporters warmed up to that, so we can keep on rolling through that throughout the year for real. I feel like the J Roach that showed up on this song was like the fun J Roach. Like, I was in Miami, you know what I mean? So it was just like, I don't know, I was literally in Miami. We were shooting a video for, you know, one of my songs that I had dropped like before on one of my old albums, Her Favorite Playlist, check that out, side note. But we shot Illegal down there, and we went to the studio and we were just vibing. I was like, I want to make some 2000 stuff, like some upbeat stuff. And this was the upbeat, like I'm not like crying on this joint, you know what I mean? I have the little singy parts, but it's not like a crying. It's like we just don't want to wait for the check, bro. Long story short, we don't want to wait for the check. This is all it is, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's what it is, bro. Let's just cut to the chase, bro. Hey, man, appreciate y'all, man. Splash Boy TV. Catch you next time.